Hey, if there's one thing I wish I'd known 10 years ago, it's that true healing is all about treating the whole person. Your blood, your bones, your muscles, and your mind, they all work together all the time. And if I'd understood back then how much cellular health impacts longevity and brain function and pain relief, I would have started integrating these therapies way sooner. Now, with the right combination of medical treatments, rehabilitation techniques, regenerative therapies, we're helping patients heal in ways that I've never even imagined possible. I mean, let's take something like a chronic fatigue syndrome or even a long hauler COVID experience. I can think of two scenarios in the past months that we have completed a treatment plan with these two types of individuals where they'd suffered for 6-7 years, and they're told by all of their doctors that there's no solution, there's no medication, there's no treatment. Go home and live with it until hopefully it improves later in your life. Well, understanding the root cause of those conditions and understanding that particular individual's experience, not only their symptoms, but also what's happening inside of them, their functional lab testing from urine samples looking at neurotransmitters and energy production to a stool sample that looks at their microbiome, or a viral and autoimmune type of test to look at what's happening in their brain and their nervous system tissue, and come to find out that both of these individuals in a very similar situation have severe nerve aggravation, nerve inflammation, severe problems with metabolic function within their brain and their nervous system, and their ability to make energy, to think appropriately, to have motivation, to have energy. When we are able to put the right tools in place to focus on each one of the areas that they have symptoms in, number one, the metabolic system, helping to restore proper mitochondrial energy function, and the ability to fuel the brain to do what it needs to do, to think constantly and consistently, and to be able to rest and be at ease when it's time to rest and relax. As well as everything else from reducing inflammation that's coming from the gut. Because the immune system was bombarded at some point in the past 5-10 years that slowly degraded the immune system's capacity to stay balanced. And by looking at what's happening in the gut and the gut microbiome, we can get a great understanding of what's happening in the immune system and what's happening within the gut environment that might be impacting the inflammatory environment and the immune system environment in the brain. Then we go on to look at things like movement patterns. If you're fatigued and you're not able to move, and you're not able to exercise, and you're not able to do the things that you once did day to day, then you're going to be deconditioned for sure. Your nervous system is not going to be able to handle the energy that it takes to exercise and to do the work that it can take to get back to a properly conditioned state. So if we can handle the metabolism, we can handle the immune system, we can handle the musculoskeletal and cardiovascular capacity to return to normal daily living, then we can beat those problems. We can take these chronic scenarios that seem to have no solution, but we look at it functionally, and we restore the person's brain energy production, we restore their immune system to balance, and we restore their cardiovascular and cardiometabolic reflexive capacity to do day-to-day tasks, and all of a sudden the lights come back on in the brain, and the nervous system is more at ease, and we're able to return to activities of daily living, including work and being a parent and all of the wonderful things that life is made of. So when we are able to take into account your blood, your bones, your muscles, and your mind, then we can see tremendous results when we're able to apply a lot of the tools that we have at our disposal now that we might not have had 10 years ago. So I'm grateful to be in the position that we are clinically and scientifically, and to know what we know today that we didn't know a decade ago. So here's to science.